Diddy's in the news again, twice in one day. We about to check out both stories. One, the title said that he lost a default judgment of $100 million in a sex assault lawsuit. So let's see what this is about, and then I'll read the article for the other one.
A huge win for a Michigan inmate in his legal battle against disgraced hip hop producer and rapper Sean Diddy Combs.
Everything that you're looking at, they're all tied in together. Every part, as crazy as this seems, as outrageous as it seems, it all ties in. Every bit of it.
The inmate was awarded a multi-million-dollar default judgment against Combs to the tune of $100 million. So how does an incarcerated person win that amount of money?
All right.
Let's
So when they say default judgment, it basically means that Diddy's it's the same situation that happened with Alex Jones. It wasn't that he was found guilty. It's just that his team didn't provide the necessary documents or evidence when the court required it, if that makes any sense. So by default, they gave the award to whoever was making the accusation.
Let's go back to the beginning. In previous court filings, Derek Lee Cardello Smith, an inmate at Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility who is serving multiple life sentences, accused the disgraced mogul
Wow.
of drugging and raping him at a party in 1997. Cardello Smith says in 97 he was a
That's crazy that in the U.S. a dude serving multiple life sentences could still win $100 million, man. Only in America. Only in America, man.
97, he was a bartender at a Detroit area restaurant when he met Diddy and was invited to a gathering at the Holiday Inn where Combs would be partying. He alleges that he participated in group sex with several women and Diddy, but when Diddy showed interest in him, he got up and sat on the couch. According
Bro, you done fucked up. You done fucked up, my guy. Like, you already participated in, like, of course this dude is gonna want you to go all in. Like, he lathered you up. Hey, look at these chicks. And you took the bait. You took that bait. And Diddy took that ass.
Combs handed him a drink, thought to be a glass of Jim Beam, but when he sat down in the other room and drank more, he began to get drowsy and started to pass out. Combs allegedly said to him, "I added a little something to it for you." And then Cardello Smith
Yo, imagine you in a party and you get handed a drink and you're starting to phase out and someone looks at you and says, "Yeah, I added a little something, a little something for a kick, you know?" Bro, I hope I don't wake up. I don't want to wake up to what fucking transpired. Fuck that.
passed out. He claims when he woke up, Combs told him he had penetrated him while he was unconscious. Cardello Smith says he ran into the bathroom and checked himself, noticing he was bleeding and in pain, and left the hotel and never went back.
I don't want to make light of the situation, but at the end of the day, the dude is serving multiple life sentences, and I'm gonna find out what those multiple life sentences are, but they can't be good. So I'm not gonna feel sorry for dude. So my first thought was, as he was running to the bathroom, you probably heard whistling. You get like, you gave me like, all I could hear is him getting out of bed and just like one of those fucking tubes that you spin around, like that. That's all I pictured in my head with him.
Hotel and never went back. Cardello Smith claims he filed a police report, then he shut down and knew he was never going to be able to tell anyone about what happened. In his complaint, Cardello Smith alleges Combs paid off Detroit and Monroe police officers to keep the police report hidden for many decades. In August of 2024,
Wow.
Cardello Smith made a stunning claim that Diddy came to the Michigan prison in person to offer him more than $2 million, essentially to keep him quiet and dismiss the lawsuit. On August 7th, while appearing virtually in front of a judge and while representing himself in the matter, the Michigan inmate filed a motion for a temporary restraining order against the disgraced producer.
This is in the matter of Derek Lee Cardello Smith, MDOC number 267009 versus Sean Combs, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, also known as Sean P. Diddy, also known as Diddy, Bad Boy Records label owner, founder, also known as Puff P. Daddy, comma, Bad Boy, Diddy Run the City, comma, Sean Combs, also known.
I find it crazy that the judge has to say all those aliens. Like, Diddy runs the city. Like, you really, who? I don't know anybody that ever called him Diddy runs the city. The only time that happened was when he was running the marathon. But after that, you know, like that was just a slogan to basically it was a marketing scheme. Like, okay, Diddy's doing the marathon, Diddy's running the city. Like,
Known as Sean Puffy Combs. And this is file number 24-7362NO. I'll grab your paperwork here real quick out of this other paperwork. We do have Mr. Cardello Smith appearing from the Michigan Department.
all right, all right, all right. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because it's basically saying that he won the judgment because the other team didn't really participate. But I'm actually interested in what he was accused of. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna find out right now. Derek, what was his name? Derek Lee Cardello Smith conviction. The inmate is serving up to 75 years for 2008 and 2019 first-degree criminal sexual conduct and kidnapping charges at Ernest C. Brooks Correctional Facility in Muskegon Heights, Michigan. Cardello Smith was convicted on separate third-degree sexual conduct charges in 1998. All right, so yeah, you're not gonna get any sympathy from me, bro. You're gonna get all the butt jokes. You're gonna be the butt of every joke now. Like, yeah, you got 100 million that you probably can't touch. And I'm pretty sure Diddy. I'm pretty sure there's a process that you could fight a default judgment because everything has an appeal. It's not like he got automatically awarded it. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna feel bad for what happened to him because obviously he had a history of doing the same shit. I'm happy Diddy got the judgment, but I'm not happy at who got the judgment, if that makes any sense. In one aspect, you're punishing a dude that rightfully so needed to be punished, but you're kind of rewarding someone that doesn't need to be rewarded. Like the dude, you know, I would have been like, you get the judgment. I wouldn't have done 100 million probably. Like this is one of like you're not a victim, dog. You're not a victim at all. You're not gonna be looked at as a victim. Like literally, it's only because Diddy was the one that diddled you that this is even a story. But you get no sympathy from me at all. But that was the first story. A couple hours later, another story came out where he was getting sued by Dawn from Danity Kane, and I'm about to read you article from that because there's no video showing up. All right, so this is an article from Rolling Stone. The headline is Danity Kane. Danity Kane's Dawn Richard sues Sean Combs for sexual abuse. Danity Kane and Diddy Dirty Money member. I've never heard of this group. Claims Combs groped her multiple times and threatened her life, becoming the eighth, bro. That's insane. Eighth person to accuse the mogul of sexual assault. Former Danity Kane member Don Richard sued Sean Diddy Combs, alleging the music mogul groped her on numerous occasions, was physically violent with women, trapped her inside a locked car for 2 hours as a form of punishment, and threatened her life. God damn, bro. I can't understand how people could get away with stuff like this for so long. Especially in the age now where there's cameras and surveillance footages everywhere. Like you can't. I mean, we caught Jesse. What's that dude from? Was it Empire that lied about getting jumped? Like we caught it on camera, and you telling me that this dude got away with all this shit like for so long and not get caught? The only time not that we didn't believe it, but the only time it was credible was when we finally saw that hotel footage. If it wasn't for that, people would probably be like, there would probably still be people on that fence, like, nah, they waited so long, this, and that. Why they wait so long to do to report it. But fucking doing stuff like this is crazy today. But anyway, let me keep reading, man. Richard, who was also in the group Diddy Dirty Money, alongside Combs and singer Kalina Harper, filed suit on Tuesday in the Southern District of New York. The singer was also former Bad Boy Entertainment. Oh, the singer is also suing former Bad Boy Entertainment CEO Harv Pierre, who is facing two sexual assault lawsuits stemming from his time working with Combs. A rep for Pierre did not immediately reply to a request for comment. Yeah, he's not. From the time Richard met Combs while auditioning for his hit MTV series Making the Band in 2004 until her music career with Combs abruptly ended in 2012, bro, she's been out from 2004 to 2012, and I don't remember. I can't even remember the Danity Kane song when it came out. You know, it was one of those one hit type of deals. Like, but she's been like, why is like what other like what's in her catalog? You give me what unless she ghostwrite, which maybe, but what else has she done? I mean, it doesn't take away the fact of what dude did, but I'm just saying, like, damn, like what career did she have after Danity Kane? All right, she claims in her lawsuit obtained by Rolling Stone, the music executive manipulated her with mantras that submission to his depraved demands was necessary for career advancement, instilling her instilling in her the belief that such abuse and exploitation were required for female artists to succeed in the music industry. Wow. That's definitely a lawyered response. I feel like they could have worded that a little bit better, but it was basically the Harvey Weinstein tactic. Like, oh, okay, you want this? You're gonna have to do this. All right, so her filing details dozens of disturbing encounters that she observed while in Combs's orbit, including drug-fueled parties with young women who seemed lethargic or passed out, while Combs and his friends performed sexual acts on them. Richard claims that she believes Combs invited her to these parties as a test, before he began to barge into her changing room and grope her bare buttocks and attempted to touch her breasts. Between 2009 and 2011. In one uncomfortable moment, Combs allegedly cupped Richard's breast to guess her bra size and offered her to gift her fake titties for Christmas in 2010. However, the more she resisted Combs' sexual advances, the more he retaliated against her, she claims. Combs would allegedly deny her singing parts on songs and turn off her microphone during performances, bro. This dude was wild. Richard's lawsuit also supports allegations that Combs' ex-girlfriend singer against, yeah, filed in November, blah, blah, blah. They're basically that these claims mirror what Cassie basically said when she won her lawsuit. So there you have it, man. Diddy's in the news again, twice in one day, bro. Twice in one day. He caught the double whammy. The first story, I'm sorry, I can't feel. I'm happy that Diddy lost another lawsuit, but I don't like who he lost it to. It's like, all right, you're not a victim, bro. You done the shit that he was doing. You just got mad that it got done to you. That's basically it. Um, and even with that, I'm sorry, I wouldn't have admitted that. Uh, I mean, I get it. You're doing life in prison, so you got nothing else to hide. So I could see what he's like. You know what? I'm gonna get as if I could get money from this, I'm gonna get money from this. Like if I had kids or whatever, I'd be like, I just give them. I would forward all that money to my kids or whatever, to my kids or even like the victims' families. I'd be like, look here, and it'll be my form of like apology. I doubt he's gonna do it. If he does, good on him. But at the end of the day, fuck him. Um, the other one with Danny Kane, I feel bad, man. It makes you wonder, like, who else? Like who else got fucked over? Because I know artists that got fucked over from like everybody was talking about it. You know, Kiss and the Locks was always talking about it. That business wise, he was a scumbag, man. That's why I'm so upset that all these great artists were under his umbrella. You gave me Bad Boy had Biggie, obviously. Mace. Black Rob, who was disgusting when he was out, man. Rest in peace to him. You know, they had the Locks. They had Little Kim. They had Little C's. They had Junior Mafia. Like, their catalog was. They dominated. They dominated the 90s when they came out, man. And that whole time, there were rumors about Diddy not doing that, but that Diddy was just funny. You get me? Out of all the artists, Diddy was the only one that was like out of place out of all of them. He was just, you know, yeah, take that, take it, and like now that even sounds crazy hearing it. Like that was his call sign. Take that, take that. That like literally they need to make a horror movie with Diddy. Like you know how like when Jason walks through the forest and you hear that they need to make one with you just hear take that, take that. Like that'll be his horror movie like call sign. But anyway, man, fuck this dude. I'm glad he's taking all these L's and he's paying for what fucking all the bad shit that he's done. Like after so many lawsuits that he would, they're not criminal. That's the problem. They're civil. So even if he gets found, if he loses these lawsuits, are they still able to convict him? That's the question because he'll lose these cases and he'll be gone. You get me? The one silver lining that I could honestly say that's good about all these stories that are coming out, where everybody that has been a victim to someone that has that amount of money and that amount of power, at least there is some sort of light at the end of the tunnel that okay, I can't get you criminally because you have more resources than me. You could hire the best lawyers, you could, pay the judges or whatever. But if I get you civilly and I could prove that you've done damages to me, if I could prove that you've done damage to me in whatever way I'm claiming, at least I know that I'll be able to like hit you where it hurts. You get me? Cause the criminal side, it seems like he could get off on it. It seems like he could get off on it if dude is able to go and pay, cops and go to the jail and quiet people like have hush money. Then I could understand people thinking that feeling helpless. But now with Cassie winning that lawsuit and so many other people um going that route of going the civil route, maybe that'll put a stop to all these people, that got these power chips and think they could just do anything to anybody. Um, but anyway, man, let me know what y'all think. I hope that Dawn gets the justice that she deserves, even though it might not be the the best type of justice, which would be jail time. But the other guy, I'm sorry, bro. You know what? Your name is not Derek no more. Your name is Whistles because I guarantee you that's just, like I guarantee you were whistling your way to that bathroom checking your butthole after fucking you done probably did it to so many other people and that's why you got some life sentences, bro. Like you ain't getting no sympathy from me, bro. All right, bro. That's it for now. Let me know what y'all think, bro, and I'll see y'all next time, man.